watching Muscle Sport TV, the most jacked and tan show on the fucking internet.
And welcome once again to Ask Me Anything, Muscle Sport Mag style. I am your host, Joe Pietaro, and we have the live Instagram feed going. I just want to move that a little out of the camera way. Didn't notice there. Thank you, Nathan. But we got a question about Dr. Tony Huge joining the team, and what does he think of it? I swear to God, like at 2:59 my time, I start at 3. I will get to that in a second, Mike. Tony texted me on a group text with some of his guys, and they, he's going to get some stuff together for us that they're going to be doing with us. So you saw his quote in the post I put up there. Him and trainer, fucking Trevor. They're fucking pumped up, man. So Coach Trevor, trainer Trevor. I'm thinking TR. I'm getting texts as I'm going. I'm getting confused. I'm getting too many things. Do I miss Greg? I'm not going to lie and say no, so I'm going to tell you the truth and say yes, because this Ask Me Anything, BMM. Of course I miss Greg, but, this is the way it went down, business decision type of thing, and it seems like, we had a very nice little exchange this morning. I don't know if any of you guys noticed. I know Ilias liked it, so I know he saw it. I think America did as well. And, he said, moving forward, he wishes nothing but the best and all of that. And he spoke to his son, and his son said, don't hold grudge. I'm paraphrasing, of course. And he said he's got a new gig. They're going to announce it in 7 to 10 days. I actually have no idea what the fuck it is. Of course, I'm curious. I want him to do well. I don't want to fuck the guy. I want to, just like he says, I want them to do well. The same for me. You guys saw the show on Monday. I have nothing but good things to say about Greg. And so I wrote a response, and I said absolutely, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about the new gig. So that's, that's pretty much, do I miss him? Yeah, I mean, the RX muscle thing, obviously, I'm not going to lie and say that was fucking great. I think it was not great. I guess I'll put it softly. But, it is what it is, man. And, you fucking deal with it. There was many things addressed on that, which I don't have a problem talking about now that that door was open. Am I still training? I hope so. Or else I'm going there and sweating for nothing. Come on, Joe. Let's get in with it. Stop fucking around. I want to get in with the Jazzy. Jazzy, he does all of those cool fucking things. Where do I broadcast from? Long Island, New York. This is a Long Island-based studio. What's up? Stop for gas on my way to Vegas. Good luck at your fucking Spartan race, man. I think that's what you're doing, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy Hawk is going to fucking win. He's going to win. But yeah, I'm glad it looks like that over the past few days, cooler heads have been prevailing, and that's probably the best bet for the whole fucking situation. Was good from Red Deer, Canada. I got Canada in the house. Wow. Oh shit, you lived in Long Island. I do now. I lived in Brooklyn until 1995. And then I got married and moved out here. But I was a Brooklyn kid from birth to 27 years of age. Canada in the house. Oh, Lilia's in the house too, so what am I saying? Love that shirt. Yes, this was a long ago sold out shirt that we had. Louisville, Kentucky, the Louisville Sluggers. I have, shirts that I have, but these were all sold out, the ones we had. This is the winter 2015 cover with Lee Priest, Long Island Lolita. Yeah, and that is her doing those porn things. I don't know if you saw something that was, at least in our local news. She says that's somebody using her name. No, it's her. It looks exactly like her. And for research purposes, I went on Pornhub.com, and she's on there. Yes, I have, of course. Greg lives in Westchester County, which is about 2 hours north of here, northwest of here. You got to be like into 5 boroughs, and there's the Bronx, and then there's bridges that go into Westchester. So you got Long Island, Queens, Bronx, Bridge, Westchester, and he's up in Westchester. Research, of course, it's always research. How long can it take me? It's like how many licks to the Charms blow pop before you reach the gum? 1, 2, 3. How many pumps? 1, 2, 3. But yes, I will watch the YouTube replay later. Love my MSM family. Have a great weekend. Crazy Hawk, enjoy the ride, safe ride, and have a great be sure to post. I'll repost your pictures from the Spartan race, bro. You're gonna do fucking great, man. Crazy Hawk is a good fucking dude, and he's a fucking veteran. So he's got the respect of all of us. Aru. It's an Aru. Crazy Hawk is gonna do fucking crazy at that fucking competition. So, any other questions regarding that? I have no problem with that. I know somebody wrote, "Do you talk about training and nutrition?" And I, right before showtime, I responded and I said, "Yep. Hopefully, I can help you." And maybe it's something that maybe I'm not familiar with. I'm not going to lie and give a fake answer. I'm going to tell you what I know of it. From either myself or hearsay, like other people interviewing bodybuilders and shit like that. I do have a lot of things in my head as far as that goes from doing articles on these guys for all these years. What do I think of the Rich Piana outrage? That's a great question, Elias. I have, honestly, I barely gave it any thought. I'm like, you know what? The guy was really pissed off. He obviously, it was over with a chick. So when it comes to guys and girls, guys get nutty sometimes. And I honestly, I don't, listen, I could care less if somebody says anywhere, you can call me a greaseball guinea, I'll fucking one-up you, and I'll say I'm fucking, biggest fucking bag of shit, fucking, wop in the world. I don't have any problem with racial epithets, either way, like I said, even directed towards me, so I don't give a shit when somebody says something. My biggest question with the Rich Piana thing was, supposedly he was with his ex-girlfriend, Amy, who's on the other end of the phone. But now you don't hear Amy. So somebody was rolling tape on Rich that was standing or sitting in a car or in the house with him. And if this was 10 years ago, cell phones didn't record, right? So who was rolling a little reporters like I used to have for the locker room when I first started doing sports writing in 05? What'd you think of the game, Slugger? One of those fucking little recorders like. So that, to me, that's the biggest question. I don't have a problem with the outrage. I mean, he had to do the public apology because that's what you have to do in this soft day and age. But personally, I think nothing of it. It's nothing. Dexter said as long as he stays in his corner and I am in my corner, we'll just do our own thing. I mean, listen, I'm sure a lot of people got bent out of shape for that. I guess a lot of black dudes did. But, it's nothing, man. It's everybody is ooh, look what happened, look what he said, big fucking deal. I don't give a shit, but that's just me. Ed Jax, what's going on, bro? Dexter Jackson is a fucking good dude, and I don't think he's not gonna lose any business over this, and if he does, that's silly. It makes no sense. How's the weather? We had a beautiful fucking stretch of days here up in New York. Yes, summer is around the corner, literally. But yeah, that was a good question, Elias, because I don't think anybody's asked. Did we talk about that at all on Monday? I don't even remember. No, we just talked about the Greg thing on Monday. But yeah, that's what the story is with me with that. Dexter is a cool dude with great ethics. I've interviewed Dexter. I've spoke to him. I said hi to him in the airport. We took a picture together and stuff. I've never had any. I know a lot of people say he's got a little bit of an attitude. I guess if you've fucking been bodybuilding and been successful as he is, as long as he has, you're entitled to have a certain kind of attitude. Coming to Vancouver anytime soon. No, but I hear it's beautiful. I want to do a cruise up the coast, the West Coast, from, to, like starting in, I guess, Oregon or whatever, and going up Vancouver and Alaska. But my wife is, like, she hates any cold weather, and I was like, I'll even do it in the summer when it's not that cold. So that's Iliad's Vancouver. See? We got the Vancouver crew going on here. Jake McKenzie and Iliad's neighbors in fucking Western Canada. But I have always wanted to go to Canada and Alaska. It just looks like a cool fucking, and I have a photographer friend that used to shoot sports for us, but he used to go and do shoots in polar bears in Alaska and wildlife. He did everything. Guy was a great photographer. And he used to come back with photos of these fucking birds and the polar bears. It was amazing. I was covered in sweat the other day hiking. I'm sure right now it is nice there. You know, but see, I would like to go when it's cold. I think I would. That's the whole point. You know, Alaska, you want to see the glaciers and stuff, especially from a cruise standpoint. I wouldn't want to go when it's hot. Come to Seattle. I can go to Seattle too. Yeah, there you go, Haynes. The kid Kim Haynes. What's up, Kimmy? Has the greatest impact on mental health, nutrition or training? I guess mental health would be training because nutrition just makes you feel good and get more what you need to grow and have the fucking energy in the gym. Definitely mental health. The training is very mental. It's too fucking humid in Florida. Yeah, it is. That's a humid part of town. Hey, baby. No Neck. What's up, bro? The No Neck Cartel is coming to advertise. They will have, if this was the summer issue, they're going to be advertising right here on that back cover. I'm very glad to have them on board. Big Ramy looks ridiculous. Yes, Ilyas sent me those pictures. He DM'd me those pictures, and I thought he looked good, but he's never going to be in shape trying to stay that big. Yeah, he did look about 350, man. He fucking looked huge. Huge. No neck in the back cover, baby. And then I'm going to wear your shirts when I do, like one of these shows or Monday shows and stuff like that. Or my little muscle sport minutes. I have to get back to doing some muscle sport minutes. I got sidetracked. Rip Vixen, what's up, Andrea? How are you? Ramy cannot even breathe. Those big guys, when you're sitting up close on these shows and they're doing the posing, you can hear them like during the pose down. Is funny. Even with the loud music, you can hear them. Only the best, I am sure. Comerica! Hi, bro. Do nuevo. Andres Pinzon, Cisa. What's up, Andres? What's new, I guess that means in Spanish. I'm not privy on that, but I'm just taking a stab. Because I know they call Nuevo Yorka, New York. But yes, I had other things going on this week. I didn't get a chance to do any of my little muscle sport minute clips. But I'll get back to them soon. Dennis James said Bader will eventually kill Ramy from all the stuff they shoot in him. Dennis James might be right. You know, Bader Boudet is doing all sorts of stuff with the Camel Crew. And I know Dennis and Bader aren't fond of one another. Very good in you. I'm okay, brother. I'm glad to see you in. I don't recognize that name from before. I like seeing new guys come on board, even if you're coming on board as curiosity, even if you come on board to bash me like the fucking YouTube comments. Holy fuck. Wow. Those guys have been fucking brutal but entertaining. If they think they're getting to me, oh my God, how am I going to survive now? Because some guy I never heard of told me my magazine's going to tank because I fired Greg and he's choosing me. That's cool, man. You know, I'll that's fine. You can say what you want. But my favorite ones are the ones that say, "Fuck Joe, Greg." That's what I'm talking about, Dave. Oh, Rip, Dave. I thought you. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm confused. My head is confused. They're going, "Fuck Joe." I unsubbed to mSm and subscribe to your new YouTube channel, Greg. I'm like, Greg's had a YouTube channel from way before I even knew him. And these guys didn't even know that. So how big of fans are they? They just sound like idiots doing that. And that's nothing to do with Greg. That's just with these clowns online. Should I eat my poo for extra protein? Don't want to lose my gains. Jake, no. Eat your girlfriend's poo. That's the one. You do analingus and you spread it so wide and you stick your tongue. You have to roll your tongue just right to get it inside a woman's asshole. Like that. Kim, you like that one? And you gotta it's hard, but you gotta push it through. Can you believe Victor won his show to enter the Olympics, but Johnny Jackson got like 7th? You know, I didn't see photos from that show, but Johnny has been on point. He's been in great shape. He won those 2 shows in a row. So he, you can't maintain that fucking conditioning, the peak. It's almost impossible to do that. Thanks for the tips, bro. Stay tuned. I don't think I get. Yes, definitely use my tip. Can I talk about Rich the Racist? We spoke about that at the beginning of the show, Dave. I'm not going to call him a racist. I don't have a problem with the comments. I'm the type of guy that, with my friends and I, we grew up most of us were guineas, so we called each other guineas and stuff. But Irish kids, they were the fucking Irish pig, the Mick. Fucking, I have a friend. His nickname is Ray the Chink. I mean, that's his nickname. He even, he loves it. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's where I grew up. We all talked about each other with racial fucking slurs, and I have no issue with Rich saying that. If Rich was saying, and he's Italian too, but let's say he wasn't, said that fucking guinea you kissed, I would laugh about it. I could care less. So I can only surmise if I was black with my attitude, I would laugh about it the same. Johnny got ripped off. He looked the same. Oh, okay, I didn't see it, Ilyas. I will take you very good with that. You follow a lot of these international shows and stuff. We all have said the N-word. Come on, who hasn't? Please stop. RLQ has joined. Rhonda. Sexy Rhonda. You guys want to see Sexy Rhonda? Go my watch it. Fucking. No, listen, Dave, I got no problem with your video. That's fine. I have a different take on things, and I'm not saying everybody should have my take on it. Mine's a very unique and different one. This is Rhonda. She's in the new issue. She's holding the magazine. That's the one with, that's with Jerry Ward. And you can see her ample breasts, almost to the nipple, behind the magazine. Fair enough, no serious, don't you think? Greg could have something special you need to kiss and make up. Dave, I'll tell you the truth, bro. I said it on Monday. I will never close the door to anything. I would rather be friends with the guy than work together and not work together. And thank you, Rhonda. I would rather be friends with the guy and not work together than work together and have hard feelings like we've had for the past 2 months. He obviously had harbored ill will towards me, and I the same towards him. That's what. Thank you, Rasta. How are you, buddy? That's why we fought. All right, and we both, like I said, we got under each other's skin. When you're with somebody, and even though we weren't together on it, but we spoke almost on a daily basis. If it wasn't on the phone or it wasn't in person, it was text or emails. So we were always with each other. Now, even when he's the face of Muscle Sport Mag, that's your opinion. He's the one with mainstream publicity cutting himself short. I respect your opinion, but I respectfully disagree. We'll agree to disagree. We have a lot of faces with this magazine. A lot of faces. But, Greg was the main one. Yes, you're right. Hey, Barbie, what's up? But I know I saw something quick about what the pay and shit. Please let me explain the pay issue. Because Greg kind of, I guess, did it more of a roundup explanation of it. mSm and Greg will both be fine. Comerica, we are both going to be fine. And mSm is going to be fine because your input is fucking already making the impact. Greg is a fucking legend. No argument, dude. Thank you, Ilyas. Let me explain the money thing. I don't want to get off track because this was an important part of what was going on with Palumbo talking about it with Greg. Greg didn't give full details on that. I will give you a quick synopsis. He was originally paid $200 a month to do Facebook and Twitter. He is not good on Facebook and Twitter, and he'll be the first to admit that. He did that since December of 2014. I did tell him this is when we first got fired from MD, and I said I gave it away from the person that was doing it, and I gave it to him because he needed the money. Just like I needed the money at the time. We both just got fired from MD. So I took it from somebody that was working with me that I don't think she really wanted to do it anymore anyway. She was missing days and stuff. So I said, you know what, if you don't have time, let me give it to Greg and, this and that. No problem. Gave it to Greg. I said, when I can bring you more money, I'll give you more money. He wasn't doing it good. And there was a lot of things, okay, do it this way differently, do it this way, different times, spread them out, whatever the case may be. I ended up giving him $50 more a month, even though I really didn't. To me, it wasn't the job wasn't being done the way I wanted it to be done. But still, whatever. That's neither here nor there. So he was getting $250 a month to do that. In fucking April, I looked at the numbers and I said, fucking Twitter's doing nothing for us, but Facebook's still doing pretty good. So I said, Greg, fuck the Twitter, just do the Facebook. I wipe my ass with $50. Well, you know what? But then you have more fucking money than me, bro. Because I'm not fucking rich, and I got big overhead here for this fucking company. I have a second form of income that makes just about the same as this, and I'm talking about um, gross, not net. So with all the overhead, I couldn't do this unless I had my other source of income. So if I need to work a fucking real, another source of income, anybody that works for me, I don't know how they could think that would be their full-time job. Anybody that works for me, not singling out Greg. I'm talking about everybody on fucking, this. It's all outsourced. There is no in-house people but myself. So I said, fuck the Twitter. I'll just keep doing the Facebook. I said, but since we're doing more videos now, do you want to do some videos to make up, to do something to make up for that since we're breaking that down? When we then had that argument on the phone about a month after that, we both agreed that he wasn't good on social media, so we took the Facebook away. So I'm not going to pay him the same money for doing half of the assignments. That's where we came back to the $200. The radio shows he was talking about, yes, exactly, Comerica. The radio shows that he's talking about, that was not fucking part of the money he was getting. He was getting paid separate for that. He was getting half the ad money. That was from day one. That was our agreement. So if I had a lot of ads running that month, he got a lot of money. If it was slow, he didn't get as much money. But he got 50% of the ad money. It had nothing to do with the money he was getting for the other stuff. So that, I have to get that out there because I was getting torn to shreds by these YouTube guys. The fucking, and then he came here to the studio once a month for about 5 to 6 hours, and I gave him $250. He was getting like $25 an hour to come here and tape the shows. So he was saying he did all of that work for $200. That's not accurate, and I have to get in that. I'm still taking the high road. I still love the guy, and I said door's still wide open. But I don't want misinformation out there that I'm taking huge flack for. Is Greg Valentino hyped up out his tits all day long? Oh, you mean like just yes, he's great. I love him. I'm jealous. I get tired sometimes looking at him. That's the way he is. But I just hope you guys, I know that was a little bit of a drawn out fucking explanation, but he was not just making $200 a month. And he was getting paid separate for his column in the magazine. The magazine payments are so totally separate. So he didn't do it, justice, if you will. He gave that information but didn't give the full information. And Dave jumped all over it. And so did the YouTube guys. They're all fucking killing me. So, like I said, if I need to work have the second source of income that pays me the same as the gross income per year of this fucking company, how could somebody working for me get enough money that would cover their full-time bills? Just think about it. I got to double this salary just to fucking provide for my household. Think we all dumb. I don't know what you mean, Dave. But I'm more than happy to fucking play ball with you. You can explain for it. Good fellas. I guess, Dave, you're one of those guys on YouTube that's been writing some fucking funny fucking things. Thinking that it's fucking working. I love it. Keep writing it, man. Keep writing it. It's fucking hysterical. Come on, Dave. Tell me. I'm ready to fucking answer anything you want to fucking ask. I don't. If you're writing that, I'm asking you to please provide a little more fucking detail so I can give the correct answer. I don't want to give you a bad one. I come to your shows for free. I got some good things. I just planned a few fucking guests. I'm taping a week from yesterday for the July shows. Now, the June shows that we already taped, people are going to go, I'm only pulling your piss out. Oh, okay, cool, no problem. You should be proud you kept it cool and not shoot Greg down like he did you, but he was just upset. Yes, I agree. He was upset, Ilyas, and it was a crazy time. I'm not, like I said, shit's still fucking fine. All good. I should have done that interview with Greg. Yeah, for your channel. It would have been you got hits. It was a bit crazy. Yes, it was. Verbatim. We talked about that with verbatim. Day before Plumbo, but I'm neutral. I got to go into the gym. All right, Rasta, thanks for checking in, bro. What's my favorite all-time mobster movie? My favorite all-time movie is Goodfellas. Obviously, that falls into that same category. I'm a nice guy. Thank you, David. I thought you were one of those YouTube guys that was saying nasty things about me. You can be. I really don't care. It's good. You can say it here if you want. You're a title. Similar bodybuilding, we don't do this for the money. Yes, Andrea. You know, I still do freelance writing. I run a fucking company, a magazine company. Hey, Travis, what's up, bro? Glad you jumped in, man. I love seeing you. You've becoming a steady. I love it. And, hey, Howard, how are you, man? Fucking Howard. We're going to do an article on Howard. He's a very inspirational story. Scarface, I loved as well. Yes, excellent movie. A little, it doesn't hold up as good. A little hokey. Hey, Caleb, what's going on, bro? I got into a fight in the gym. Yeah, so did me and Greg the other day. But yeah, that's the story with that. But yes, it did get a little out of hand. Everything that's been going on. Whatever. Greg went on RX, and I'm sure he was hyped up before. Love Donnie Brasco. I love the book. Donnie Brasco book, and the Goodfellas book, Wise Guy, is better than the fucking movie. Howard is the man. See, what's up? Steve is a stand-up guy. Who, Shuey? We have another. I know we have a few different Steves that join us. Good brother. I try not to miss you in them love videos. Thanks so much, Travis. You're a fucking good egg, as they say. That's what we used to say. He's a good egg. Big C and Steve. What the fuck is up? Yes, the shoes. The shoesmith fits. Did you and Greg nearly come to blows? Abso-fucking-lutely. It was really come to blows. I will explain to you exactly how it happened, although he did on RX, but I'll give you how my, point of view of it was. Sending you rips. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I'm looking forward to posting it and promoting the daylights out of it. When he did say, let's go in the back away from everybody, and as soon as we got there, he basically put his fucking forehead on mine, and we were literally nose to nose. And it was like, motherfucker, he basically calling out, work the hell out all day today. Good for you, brother. I didn't know who the guy you hired if I didn't troll the internet a lot. Sitting on the toilet taking a shite, wanted to hear funny stories about Greg. Good, that's great. Greg's shit stories are fucking my all-time favorite, so that's a good place to do it. So we were like literally, and he was like, come on, motherfucker, come on. And then we started to argue and yell, and that's when the thing came up where I fired him right then and there. I said, you're not going to the fucking Olympia, you're fucking done, you're not doing anything, whatever. I forget exactly, I'm paraphrasing. But then, yes, he did shove me. And then, obviously, Greg shoved me. I went back a little bit. I didn't fall. I went back, a foot or two. And then I fucking squared off. He squared off. And we were like kind of doing a little bit of a dance, if you will. And, we were both ready to go. And he's going, hit me. I ain't going to jail without you. I'm surprised he didn't punch you. I guess in a way I am too. But I have a hard fucking head, and I'm sure Greg's is too. So if we're going to punch each other ever again, if we have this problem again, we're probably best not to punch each other in the fucking head, because guineas have fucking craniums that are thicker than bowling balls, all right? So you probably would fuck your hand up. Greg loves Greg. I agree. I agree. And Joe. I don't know. I hope so. But that's pretty much what yes, it was a flinch away from full combat. It would have been like fucking, fucking UFC fucking thing. And that would have fucking stopped. Too much testosterone. Fucking absolutely, yes. And my daughter and my wife were near the front of the gym packing up the stuff that we had for the table and the gives away. Does Greg have abnormally big fists? I wouldn't say abnormally. I don't know. I never did one of these hand things with him that compare hands. I have no idea. Shaking his hand, I don't know. They feel like a regular sized adult hand to me. Not that I know of. They're not that bigger, but it's really all where you hit somebody. You can have a fucking small hand. If you hit somebody on the button, holy fuck, man. They go out. Is he a wee short ass? He's short. He's 5'6". I'm like 5'9". But that means nothing. His fist doesn't grow like his arms. Yeah, fists don't really have those type of muscles in them. Even if you grip something on a daily basis and thrust it up and down. Looking at Rhonda's videos. I'm a short arse too. Are you a tall fella, Cosgrove? You must be a 6-footer. I'm average. I like to say I'm average. I'm above average, 5'8" average. I'm taller than Sylvester Stallone. So if I'm taller than Rocky, I'm all right. I don't feel so bad. Off this for a minute, can you do a workout video? Can I do a workout video? Bro, you wouldn't want to see me do a workout video. I fucking old 5'11". Yeah, well, bigger than me. I have to sub to Rhonda. I wouldn't be giving you a workout video. It's worth anything. What is it gonna be? The old guy fucking don't get fucking, don't become a fat fuck workout so your wife still bangs you. I mean, that might be a good selling point. Joe, I want to sit in your face. Okay. Holy shit. We got to connect to meet in person one day. Joe is the best. I will be at the Olympia. And I'll be with somebody else. I don't know if he wants to announce it yet, but somebody else will be there with me. And so anybody that's West Coast, man, it's a quick jaunt for you. Shut up. We are the same age. Yes, you are right, Chewy. We are. We're both young, 49, I'll be 50 in a month. I'll be fucking getting my AARP card in the mail next month. Me and Rip Vixen. Dave is a prick. Are you talking about Dave Palumbo? Listen, I have no problem. I have no problem what he did. He's looking for hits. That's fine. Listen, get Greg on the phone. Let's get a bit of a banter. What's up, Joe? Michael Jack's son. What's up, Jack's son? That's a cool fucking screen name. And I fuck shit up in the gym. Greg and I will run into each other one of these days, and you know what's gonna happen. Fuck, bro. We're fucking stupid. At least that's the way I feel. I hope. I'm reading his comments on Instagram this morning. I think he's looking at it the same way. You need the Synthol guy, #1 on RX in 2016. Are you talking about the guy in the how come I'm not in shape? I think I'm in shape for a fucking guy that's going to be 50 next month, bro. I mean, I had a 6-pack at one time last summer. I mean, I'm usually the kind of guy that has a nice look in the summer and I lose more weight. And then in the winter, I never stop working out and doing cardio. Kenny, we did an interview on Muscle Sport Mag at the beginning of the year. He was pretty cool. He's from Canada, that guy. I forget his last name now, but he was a very cool guy. I liked him. Joe looks great. Thank you, Elias. Never use Synthol, but that's my nickname. Joe is a sleeper. Sleeper. 50's okay, fair play, but how come you're not jacked as Greg? Because I didn't take fucking bottles of testosterone in one shot like Greg did. And I don't work out as hard as he does. Of course you're in shape. You look great. If Pink Princess Barbie and Ilias and the other people say that, I am going to say I look great. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for saying that. Pink Princess Barbie, you made my day. Sorry, Ilias. You got to see her pictures. She looks fucking nice. He will bust that ass when you ain't ready. Talking about Greg. See, I'm losing a little bit of the, there's a few things going on. You're in shape, man. Don't worry, but not elite. Oh, listen, I'm not trying to be elite. I'm a TRT guy, bro. Your diet could be better. Yes, of course. You know what I just had before I went on the air? I go only 4 times a week to the gym. That's good. I try to do 5. I'm out soon. Talk to you. Howard, thanks, bro. The pictures are fine. The guy emailed you back, but those are good to go, man. And if anything, I'll get something more for your Instagram. I'll screenshot it. So fucking, what I did was I had grilled chicken and brown rice. I'm trying to get more fucking best stuff. When did you become the Joe Body Show? I lost you, Ilias. I'm sorry. 5 is awesome. Yes, sometimes I'll miss one day. And I usually say it's leg day. Because I fucking hate doing legs. Guineas hate doing legs. Chest and arms. Am I absolutely amazing shape? Cosgrove, you might be in great shape, bro. You might be in better shape than me. Huge fan, Joe. Keep it real, my man. Mike, thanks so much. Michael's Jack's son. I enjoy that fucking name. I can see in your little picture there, you look like you're in great shape. For 50, you ain't bad, Joe. I have worked with and seen people at 50 who look 70. I know people that are in their 30s that are fucking horrible. and I have fat fingers. Mine are a little too. I do have kind of biggish hands. That's why we were talking about Greg's hands before. I don't know. People have told me I have big hands, and I have size 10 feet, so they're kind of, I guess, normal for the height. You know, you need more viewers. Everybody needs more viewers, bro. Me and the fucking guy that's the top guy on YouTube and on fucking network television. You never have enough viewers. Don't you want to be elite before it's too late? I don't want to fucking do shit that's going to kill me and take fucking insulin and fucking growth. Well, I fucked with growth a little bit, but it was Chinese stuff, so I don't even know if it was real. But, promote him, Big Mike. Hey, Dave, that's why I fucking got you on board, because I didn't think of that first. Yes, if I need more viewers and you tell your viewers, hey, this guy does this show, you don't have to do steroids, mate. Oh, at this age, you most certainly do, or else you will never put on fucking size in your fucking 50s. You just don't have it anymore. 100% natural. God bless you, bro. I give you credit. God bless you. But, man, when I was fucking 20 and shit and working out, I would put on fucking muscle easy. I try to keep it clean as a whistle, but you know what? I like to live life. I like fucking macaroni and gravy. Greg says the same thing. And it's not pasta with sauce, it's macaroni and gravy. It is easier to look good and feel good when you eat clean, but I'm not going to lie. If my wife makes fucking macaroni, I'm not going to say no to it. Oh no, I got to have fucking chicken breast. Guilty 84, 100% natural too. Good for you, but Greg's ripping. Good for Greg, man. That's, you know what? I'm jealous. I wish I had fucking size like he does. Fuck that, eat everything, Joe. I still put on muscle at age 52 when I train. Ilyas, that's good, man. You know what? I don't know if I was not TRT in it, what the outcome would be. It's been a few years. I don't want to go off. You can't. You're Italian. You got to enjoy. You're damn fucking straight, Rich. Man, you put fucking Monogort in front of me or fucking, fucking forget it. Ilyas is a fucking scary looking motherfucker, man. I would not want to fucking bump into Ilyas in a dark alley. He'll crush me. Food is the secret. Yeah, it is, but it's also fucking tasty, you know? And I got kids in the house. Even they're older now. But when they were younger, there was more garbage in the house. You are pretty, my friend. Very. Joe, no matter what you eat, you still build muscle. Yeah, but if you're eating shitty stuff, Greg says he's going to knock me out, man. No, he didn't. Haha, Rich, you're awesome. Italian pride. Anyway, Joe's, you're fucking awesome. Thank you. Fitness with Chris. Thank very much, Chris. Ilyas, how can I'm going on a fucking vacation, a family vacation in August. I'm going to eat like an animal. The farmers did not think about not eating food in the old days. You're right. My wife thinks I'm sexy, and that's all that fucking matters. And tell her I second that. I got him on the phone. Okay. You can tell him, well, I can't take the text now because I'm on the fucking Instagram thing on the cellular telephone. Oh, that's fine. Dave can have fun. This is a fun show. You think 6'6" is too tall to compete? It's tough, man. The guy that we're sponsoring for his shows, Matt the Blueprint Morgan, he was a WWE and TNA Impact wrestler. 7 foot, 300 pounds, and he's got to come down in weight. He's trying to make weight for classic physique. If not, he's got to do men's physique, and he hates doing men's physique. I've been posting up some of his progress videos on the YouTube channel. Muscle Sport TV, please subscribe so I can make up to the ones that fucking curse me out and stop subscribing. Brooklyn, hey, Naturals, what's up, bro? I love Brooklyn. I will be there very soon, to visit the folks. Steve, if I ain't giving material, who else is? Matt is a monster. A monster. He's scary monsters. Yes, but, Baked Ziti, how do you fucking say no to that? Even if you try to be good, that's fucking, I like bulking up like old school Dave did. You know what? Bulking up is cool, man. You always want to put size on, but then it sucks when you want to try to bring it down a little bit, and then you got to change everything. So I try to maintain where I'll just try to eat a little better, and I do my dead mill cardio. now that I started again this week, and boy, am I out of fucking shape for doing that as opposed to regular, state cardio. I miss pasta. I never miss it. I'm always eating it. If you overeat, you definitely gain weight. Of course. Does Greg Valentino watch his carbs? Greg tries to have like a cleaner diet, but he likes to enjoy his food too. He's like me. He's like, fuck it, I gotta eat. I'm fucking hungry, Good food and I want to have it. I can't look like these model-looking Instagram geeks. No. I'm sure they, pay the price for that. They can't enjoy themselves when they go out, You have him on the phone, David. Ask him. That's right. Fucking Comerica. Jesus, you got two on me now. This guy is fucking sharp, bro. I got Comerica muscle fucking doing double duty now. Fuck, you're a good fucking egg, dude. I don't listen to the gym bullshit. Yeah, you gotta, always take it with a grain of salt, as they say. A grain of salt. You hear something, you don't know how fucking good it's going to be. Advice-wise. Oh, you should eat this. You should that. You should. Like Greg always says, I'll say what Greg does. It works for me, might not work for you. You got to try it for yourself. Does his diet bodybuilding-based, relay, and a high-carb or low-carb diet? You know what? I don't know. I never really asked him his full fucking diet. We were just bullshitting and talking. And, I know he eats more. He tries to eat good. Hey, Kim T, what's up? What's up? Fair-haired maiden. Young maiden. The sweet, fair-haired, pretty young maiden. Just got to find the right gym and trainer, Mike. Yes. The right trainer. Kim. Is that a hi, I guess? This is Muscle Sport Mag, you should know. Yes, it is. Apple cider vinegar. You know what? Fucking Greg turned me on to that shit. And I never got a chance to tell him because we had to fight. My wife had a bottle of it in the house and said, yeah, Greg's right. This is good for you. You should take it. And I always I didn't want it. It looked nasty and it smells. I actually started doing it about a week or two ago. But we had to fight. As Greg said, there's a lot of clowns on YouTube with their nutrition bullshit. Yeah, bro. Mike, you got to try different things, and sometimes it doesn't work for a particular person. What benefits do you get from it? I haven't tried it. I've only been using it for, like I said, maybe a week or two, and I forget some days. But it's supposed to be good with digestion. That's why you don't get training from YouTube. No, but you can get some tips from different people on YouTube that you might be able to implement into your workout. How often does Greg hit the gym? I don't know. I think he does 5 days, too. I'm not sure. You melt fat eating the same with apple cider vinegar. That's what, it's supposed to be very good for you. I don't mind the taste. I drink apple cider vinegar drink. Really? They have that? Because I just do two teaspoons. You got to give me some of that, Kim T. But I don't mind it because I use oil and vinegar on my salad. She is a good girl doing that. I don't know what dextrose is. That like some kind of sugar substitute? I'm not really sure, but I know those things are better than sugar if you really don't want to put sugar into your body. And training my uncle phone app, Gym Buddy. Somebody I know has that. Shot glass, Iliad said. That's a good way to do it. Anti-inflammatory is what most of it. All right, good. You know what? If something is going to do okay for me and I can drink fucking, this much of it a day, I'll do it. It's actually good. I got to try the drink. Somebody says it tastes like piss, and I'm like, well, so what? Give me more. Oh, if I ever got lost on the fucking desert, man, with a chick, I would never fucking get thirsty. Yes, we still have a sense of humor on this show, even though it's been a tough week. Comerica, Dave, I'll talk to you later, bro. Thanks. Thanks for, if you come off this feed, I'm going to miss everything. Kim T, like that, muscle is not built at the gym. Muscle is built in you rest. That is true. In the kitchen and in the bedroom. Unless you fuck all night, but then you're kind of doing more cardio. But yes, it definitely, when you rest, recuperation and repair, absolutely. There was a study and proven apple cider reduces fat and cholesterol. Really, Iliad. So now I can't forget to take it every day now. I got to remember to take it. I did take it yesterday. I usually try to do it with dinner, but the only bad thing is if you forget with dinner, then you can't really make it up because then you go to bed a little while, an hour or two later. I fuck around on the Instagram and then I go to bed and beg for a hand job. Let's do something at Olympia, brother. It's Kenny O'Neill. Oh, shit, Kenny. They were just talking about you on here. Fuck that Synthol. Fuck, who cares? Let them say what they want, these jerk-offs. I was getting fucking, probably as we speak, I'm getting killed on YouTube comments. Fuck these cock-eating fucks. Yes, Kenny, we should definitely, text each other. And if you have my email still, shoot me an email. I should have yours. I have to look for it. And then we'll exchange cellular telephone numbers so we can hook up in Vegas at Olympia. Fuck. Oh, so I did. Oh, now I'm starting to recognize you, Michael Jackson. Oh, and now I followed you a while ago when we did that article, dude. Now I remember that's your fucking screen name. Yes, Kenny. And I was just saying, good thing I said Kenny O'Neill's a good guy. Imagine if I said, fucking Kenny O'Neill's a fucking maniac. I was saying at the beginning of the show, somebody said the guy RX, the first show, with the guy with the synthol arms. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he was a good guy. We did a story on him. 290,000 views over a made-up story. Fuck that. Yeah, who cares? Well, I guess, I kind of, I feel your pain because I had something on RX myself the other day about me. Kenny O'Neill is the guy that had those things in his shoulder, the infections at the beginning of the year at some show. You've seen the picture online, I'm sure, Shuey. I did a story a while ago on, if I remember after the show, I'll put it on the fucking YouTube, the fucking most of sport Facebook. No pain. Yeah, fuck them, bro. Create something and people watch it. Yes. Lies sell. Yes. The fake news, which has become the new thing over the past year. Fake news has become like such a big deal. What do we got? We got 10 minutes left. Man, this hour one. Mondays felt like it dragged a little bit. I guess because it was like, oh, fuck, it's the first show without Greg, and it was kind of weird. But I do these solo every week, so it's like, all right, I get used to it now, just doing it. Like the Bowflex, yes. Dave Palumbo was a whore when it comes to any drama. I got no ill will towards Dave. I know what he's doing. He's a businessman like me. I'm not going to fucking shit on what... he egged it on a little bit that day. But that doesn't make up for what happened. And Greg A, I do. I hear you, bro. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Believe me, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. But I'm trying to be a high road kind of guy. I've been doing this pretty good so far, high road type of thing. So I guess I'm gonna take it again. The new Joe. Because the old Joe would have been, you motherfucking cocky and fucking scumbag. Weed, smoke? No, fuck that. What's the deal with Dave's hair? What's the deal with my hair? It's a better question. The fuck, whatever's left of it. Me and Dave pretty much, fucking both losing our hair. I'm a champ. Thank you. I do not smoke marijuana. I am fucking totally against it. I find it to be fucking repulsive and reprehensible. And I have no problem with other people that smoke it that are not related to me. Do I take drugs? I take fucking TRT and I take sometimes a Viagra or something like that. Fuck that. Yes, testosterone, and I do like, ED drugs sometimes. Dave puts shoe polish on his hair. I don't know. I've never seen him get ready in the morning, so I don't know. I really honestly don't. But there was a guy in my old gym. I'm a bad boy. Yes. Yeah. There was a guy in my old gym, Bensonhurst Gym in Brooklyn back in the 80s, that used to have shoe polish on his hair, his head. He was bald, fucking guinea guy. And he says he does. Oh, okay. Well, then the cat's out of the bag, by him. And when this guy used to sweat, he used to drip down. And he used to sing to himself while he worked. While he was working out. This is before you wore fucking headphones in the gym. He would just sing on his own. Strange character, older guy. Me and you got a good wee laugh tonight, mate. I hope so. Are you an English fella, David? I guess you're the one from London. I didn't realize it was the same guy. It's your night. There you are. Thank you so much. And no hard feelings. I know you were breaking my balls. I was breaking your balls back. And that's what it's all about, man. Laughing, having fun. Scottish. Oh, okay, cool. Wow, so I got a fucking global audience on this program. Lyman, hey, Jim, what's up, motherfucker? How you been, bro? Hope that vacation goes good for you guys. I hope you do go. And don't worry about that other stuff with the magazines. Go have fun, man. Go enjoy it. That's one part of the world that I would love to fucking see. I would love to see Southeast Asia because it's so different from what we got going on here. Working my ass off. Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully there's no storms. Greg Valentino is the face of Muscle Sports magazine. Not anymore. He was, but he doesn't work for us anymore. That's not being a dick. That's just Telling the truth. I plan on having fun. Yes, please do, Jim. James Lloyd in the house. Yes, I want you to have a great time with your fucking family, with that beautiful fucking son of yours and your beautiful wife. Have a great fucking time. Hopefully nobody steals any of your shirts this time like last time by the pool on vacation. That was this shirt, right, Jim? I think it was the Lee Priest shirt. That's fucking, how fucked up is that, man? Some fucking guy stole his fucking t-shirt sitting on a beach chair. We were at a water park one time when my son was really little, and they fucking took his pool shoes. I traveled to Thailand and Vietnam last year. I would love to go to Vietnam because I want to see the fucking the stuff, the war stuff. I'm fascinated with war, especially the Vietnam War, because I was alive when it was on, for a good number of years. A video of Robert Frank. I don't know. I'm talking to Robert Frank as we speak to try to do stuff with us, and we're talking. I can't really talk too much about it because I want to make sure that he's cool with everything. But yes, Robert Frank, we are speaking with him, and his appearance on Muscle Sport TV is going to be at the end of the month. I'm off to train a few clients. You guys and gals have a great day. Thank you for coming in there, Chris. I appreciate it, my friend. Have a good day at the gym. Hopefully you have a sweet-looking girl to fucking train. Kai Green used steroids, guaranteed. I would say yes. He was natural when he first started out. His birthday today, hilarious video. Who, Kai Green? It's his birthday today. He's like 42 or something. He's in his 40s. He's a Brooklyn dude like me. He is from Brooklyn, New York, just like myself. He's all natty. At one time he was, and he actually, if you see photos of him when he was natural, he was young though. He looked good, man. Oh, Robert Frank's birthday? Oh shit, I gotta check it out. Okay, I subscribed to his YouTube. I'll text him too. I didn't know it was his birthday. We spoke yesterday. Robert Frank, I'm a big fan. My opinion on Kai Green, I think he's a great bodybuilder. I think what the problem was, he was never going to win an Olympia, and has nothing to do with judging, has nothing to do with Kai's gut. It has to do with Phil was just a better bodybuilder than him. You give a standing O for being so confident, not going crazy this week. Thank you, Elias. I will take that. And I hope anything I said on this program was not misinterpreted or misconstrued. Lee, hey, Lee, what's up, man? How the fuck are you? Fucking Lee. Fucking Lee has been such a fucking on-point guy. He's been fucking just recently jumped with the subscription, and every fucking day he's talking on a post and writing. I thank Lee. That is so fucking thank you, Elias. That's so fucking appreciated, man. I really, really dig what you're doing for us. Gotta run. Jim, be good, my friend. Don't fall off any fucking ladders. Make sure you're wearing your fucking helmet like you had on the picture. I just didn't want to be perceived that I was bitching and moaning, and I wasn't. I wanted to clarify some of that fucking money stuff, because to me, it didn't sound good the way it came out, and I needed to make sure that people know the full part of that. That was part of it, not in total though. It was a fucking small part of it, like a quarter of the story. So, and I can talk more about the other stuff he brought up, but I'm not gonna, be bothered with it now. Easy to support such a great company. Thanks, bro. Kai, thank you so much, Lee. Cali Muscle Cutler. They always everybody on a NPC and IFBB stage, outside of a handful, and I'm talking from fucking bodybuilding to bikini to fucking men's physique, are using some kind of fucking steroid. Thank you, Elias. I was glad we got to some other topics besides the fucking Splitsville thing today. We did talk a little bit about stuff. Everyone uses steroids. And you know what? So what? It's part of the fucking sport, even the Olympics. And they try to get away with it as much as they can. So, if you could shoot up a fucking test and pass a fucking blood test the same fucking day. All you gotta do is watch the episode we had Kirk Radomski on Muscle Sport TV. You eat chicken and beef with hormones. Yes, you do. They're shooting those things up, right? What do you think? Hey, I'm not including that everyone. Well, I'm not saying you. I'm talking about, fucking, you're into powerlifting. You're not on the bodybuilding stage. I'm talking about, like, the people that are, even if they use a cutting agents, they're on something. They're not natural. They're fucking on clan or something at the end. I can't stay. Got to get back to wherever I catch up. Thanks so much, Lee. I'll talk to you later, bro. Thank you, my friend. Fucking LC, Lee Carter. Big fucking, I love trend. You're fucking, that's too fucking harsh for me. I made my own trend one time. I think I spoke about it with Greg on the show one time. Someone has balls and say they take it and others not. I don't even think it's balls. I think it's just sometimes you're in a position where you cannot admit it. You know, I'm running my own company. I don't, good for you, Elias. You know what? Rich Piana. He's in the same position as I am, just on a much higher level. He runs his own company. So he can say whatever the hell he wants. He doesn't have to adhere to somebody else's fucking rules. And I don't have a problem fucking saying TRT works for me. Fuck, what do I give a shit? My doctor fucking giving it to me, then I'm not worried about it. Yes, before, but no more. Okay. It's good though, right, bro? 157 remaining. We're going to be out in 2 minutes. Hey, I'm doing a new thing because Iron Mag Labs is a really good sponsor of us. And I have to talk about supplement companies. That's what the part of the fight was about. I can't stop. I got to break balls. The supplement, Iron Mag Labs supplement of the week is Super Norandro RX. I had lots of issues. You are a fucking calm individual now, man. You could talk a fucking jumper off a roof. You're so serene. I love the way, and I never even spoke to you. We just typed each other. Hey, Caleb, thanks, bro. Putting your article together for that next issue. I got it all set and ready to go, bro. I'll get some nice pictures off your Instagram. I'll run with it. If you have any that you really want me to do, let me know. One was a bad temper. Well, I can relate to that. See you soon, Joe. Love you, brother. Shuey, I love you too, my friend. Be good. I hope it's okay over there in England, man. Muscle Tech products rules. You know what? I do like Muscle Tech. I shall not lie. I've used their stuff. Jupiter, who does our feed a lot, sent me, she's like a rep or something. She sent me some of their stuff. And it was great, man. I loved it. Glad I caught the tail end. You like catching the tail end of things? Guys like catching tail ends too. Sometimes you play role reversal games and you let the lady have a little fun. Oh fuck! I gotta be a little silly. Somebody was writing on Instagram. Oh, that guy's fucking show is fucking sick of me. He's like a 16-year-old boy. Thank God. Fuck! I don't want to be an old fucking man. Join in more, Kim. Yes, please. Please feel free, Kim. No need to chat, Caleb. Yes, Caleb and Steve Shuey, both fucking great guys, man. C4 products are garbage. I don't think I may have had like a sample from the Arnold. Oh, we're done. Ah, shit. All right, we'll see you guys every Thursday. I had to pay attention to that clock. I was having so much fun. Every Thursday, 3 o'clock on the Muscle Sport Mag Instagram live feed. And, of course, Mondays, Muscle Sport Radio, same time, 3 o'clock. Also on the live feed, Blog Talk Radio, and archived on our YouTube Muscle Sport TV channel. Make sure you go there right now. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.